Kia ora, ko tia hau hara mai. Welcome to today's 5-minute Makerspace. We're making our own drawing tablet today, and for that you're going to need 3 pieces of cardboard. I've got 2 solid pieces and 1 more flimsy piece. Now what I've done, and it doesn't matter what size your cardboard is, but what I've done with mine, I've just given it a nice little frame, cut out the middle, and then it's ready to go. What you want to make sure of is that you have a resealable plastic bag that will fit inside your frame. So as I say, find the plastic bag, then get some cardboard to suit. All right, come in, let's take a closer look. Take the piece of cardboard that you've cut the frame out of. Let's make it look a little bit more like a tablet. And because I'm using paint, this is the first thing that I'm going to do. And I've got some silver paint to do this with. You may need more than 1 coat, and when it's ready, just set it aside. While you're waiting for your frame to dry, it's time to work on the medium piece of cardboard that you've set aside. For this, we want to do a series of colours. It doesn't really matter what you do, but I'm going to do more of a rainbow pattern. You could use paint if you wanted to, but for speed, I'm going to use these textures and felts. And set that aside. Now here comes the tricky part. Take your plastic bag and some black paint. You want your paint to be a thick, dollopy consistency, much like this. You need to put as much of the paint in the bag so that it fills it. But you don't want it too thick. Let's give this a try. We'll just seal it up for the moment and spread it around. Work it into all areas of the bag. That's going to fill it nicely, but I've got some air pockets in this, so I'm just going to release it a little bit to let that air out and smooth the rest of it down. And then I'll reseal it again. You want to make sure that when you use a popsicle stick or your finger on the area that you'll be able to see through it. Just like that. Now it's time to assemble our tablet. First of all, attach your coloured piece of card to your backing card if you have one. Now you want to attach a bag filled with paint. I'm just going to use some PVA for this rather than hot glue because I don't want the bag to melt. You might wish to leave that to dry for a few moments. Now use some more PVA glue and attach your outer frame. Finish off your tablet by making a home button on the front. And then wait for it to fully dry. before testing it out. Now use your finger or a craft stick to see if your drawing tablet works. And then when you've done it, you just have to smooth it over to start again. Thanks for joining me for today's activity. I hope you enjoyed it. Pretty cool tablet, just looks like a real one. See you next time. Ka kite.